Let the dollar circulate. Let the dollar circulate. Let it circulate, 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 circulate. 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 Circulate.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am Gary Thomas, and I'm excited because I'm sitting next to the mastermind behind a brand new jewelry line, King Me by PinkGrasshopper. Now, first of all, Mia Campbell is not new to fashion and not new to the industry. Let everyone know your background so they also know your credibility behind this too.
Okay, yeah, so after college, I got right back to LA from the Bay Area and dove right into styling. One of my first gigs was actually for Lance Gross. You know, he's into the photography thing. Well, he's a photographer professionally, officially now. And I was actually one of his first stylists for one of his photography sets. So, you know, so he had, you know, models that he would have come, and I would be like his stylist for that. But that was only after me developing my fashion brand called PinkGrasshopper, which is a website that teaches the who, what, when, where, and how in fashion. So it really just addresses, you know, it addresses like how to style and like how to find your personal style more so than like, you know, celebrity style. So it's all about like finding your style.
So you're transitioning from readers and viewers to now purchasers.
Yes.
What inspired you to want to do jewelry out of all the things in fashion, jewelry?
Well, first of all, I want to do all things fashion. Produce it, write it, read it, style it, you know, all of that. So it was just a part of my whole, you know, larger plan anyway. So, just a little bit of background. My collection, King Me by PinkGrasshopper, is most of everything is designed by me.
Okay.
And produced and made in Los Angeles by actual people. So there's someone, if I have like stones in the ring, you know, someone sits there and hand sets them and things like that.
So what type of woman wears King Me?
A king. I mean, you know, in the Bible, which I'm very spiritual, and I am consistent with my walk in God and with reading the Bible. And in the Bible, it talks about that there are actually, you know, women who have kingly stock. And there was a woman king, the first ever woman king. And, you know, so just from there, just me being in my spirituality, me being fascinated with the Egyptian culture as well as, you know, my spirituality and like reading the Bible and everything, it just kind of naturally developed into this womanly, you know, woman powerful thing, you know what I mean, that I just wanted to bring out and like kind of share with everyone. So this is like my way of sharing with women, you know, being a boss and being independent and like owning it and, you know, claiming your kingly stock.
I saw that you posted. I saw that you posted. You know, Beyonce. You know, we call her King B sometimes.
Yeah.
So, is that the type of woman we look for? That kind of strength behind the woman that wears your pieces?
Absolutely, King B is absolutely like one of the #1 inspirations behind the line too, because again, not, you know, just like that Beyonce trend, but kind of help like transcend that on all women who can like relate to or want to relate to the Beyonce type of woman.
So I noticed that the rings that you showed, they actually have like a more unisex look to them. Was that intentional, or is it kind of like something that it just went well?
Yeah, so I'm glad you mentioned that, because even though my target audience is women between the ages of 15 and 34 or something like that, I do have unisex pieces, and that's for 2 reasons. Just because I definitely don't want to leave the men out. I mean, you know, men are obviously
purchasers. They're clients.
Yeah, clients, and they are, you know, kings. Okay, they are the normal, the standard king. And then too, to also bring in that kingly vibe, I mean, it does have to have some, masculinity in there somewhere to kind of make it that strong sort of, piece. So yeah, I do have unisex pieces. Mainly the rings are unisex. I mean, I don't expect guys to wear the wrist cuffs, but you can if you want.
Not gonna happen.
The Cuban link chain, if you want to just do something subtle, it doesn't have to be a choker. It can be a little bit longer. So the men can go ahead and do that. And yeah.
And where can everybody follow you on Instagram, Twitter, the website, the online market?
Yeah, so King Me by Pink Grasshopper is on Instagram. You can follow at by Pink Grasshopper, which is BY Pink Grasshopper. And you can follow my fashion style, fashion advice on Instagram and Twitter at Pink Grasshopper with no E. Someone has the E, so I had to go with no E. And of course, Facebook as well. Just type in Pink Grasshopper. My fashion website is mypinkgrasshopper.com. And yeah, and you can find me at the comedy show every week, Russell Simmons' comedy show every week, which we are now here with all of your favorite celebrities. But since you're not here, we won't spoil it for you and tell you who's here. But yeah.
Did you give them the online store too?
The online store, yes. The online store is bypinkgrasshopper.com, which is that way because I plan on not only having King Me by Pink Grasshopper, I plan on having clothes by Pink Grasshopper too.
Very soon, right?
So we're going to add that to the site. So that's why, it'll be able to encompass everything once I get clothes, shoes, whatever else is.
Let the dollar circulate.